You know, in the journey of life, many of us find ourselves caught in a web of expectations. Maybe you've felt this at some point. Society, family, even friends, all seem to have a clear vision of who you should be and how you should act. From an early age, we are shaped by projections of the future. Career paths laid out by our parents, expectations of academic or professional success. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. Often, these expectations come with good intentions. They can serve as an initial structure, a starting point for us to navigate. However, these same expectations can become a trap, a burden we carry over the years. So imagine the freedom of not having these expectations on your shoulders. What would remain is a vast expanse of possibilities, where the only guide is your own conscience and your desire to explore what truly matters to you. Let's explore this idea together. Picture a vast, open field, an infinite horizon with no signs or predetermined paths. In this space, self-exploration becomes our compass, a continuous process of discovery and self-knowledge. Here, you're not pressured to follow a certain path or achieve specific milestones. Instead, you can allow yourself to make mistakes, experiment, and explore new passions and interests without the fear of judgment. In this space of freedom, the true self begins to emerge, free from labels and external definitions. It's a being in constant transformation, always evolving according to experiences and insights. There's no need to mold yourself to others' expectations. The focus is on being true to your own essence. This freedom allows for a deep dive into your inner self, where you can explore your genuine desires, hidden fears, and eventually find a sense of purpose that is authentically yours. Expectations are like molds, rigid structures often imposed on us from an early age. These frameworks, no matter how well-intentioned, can limit our vision and restrict our possibilities. Imagine the skeleton of a building that is never completed. It stands there, imposing but empty. That's what unfulfilled expectations are like. A promise of something grand that in the end may not bring real satisfaction. When we follow these expectations without question, we can find ourselves trapped in a life that isn't truly ours. These expectations can come from various sources. Parents projecting their dreams onto their children, friends expecting us to behave in a certain way, or even society setting standards of success. The problem is that these expectations, no matter how golden they may seem, often become bars that imprison us. The feeling of reaching someone else's maximum can actually feel empty because that maximum doesn't reflect our true potential. The relentless pursuit of meeting external standards can deeply disconnect us from ourselves, causing us to forget our own dreams and aspirations. True freedom, on the other hand, is like a fresh breeze on a sunny morning. It's that feeling of lightness you get when you let go of worries and simply live in the moment. This freedom isn't just physical, but also mental and emotional. It's a state of mind where you allow yourself to be who you really are, without fear of judgment or disapproval from others. It's like rediscovering the world with the eyes of a child, where everything is new and exciting. When you're free from expectations, you can start to appreciate the small things in life. The taste of a simple meal, the sound of genuine laughter, the warmth of the sun on your skin. Freedom is also the ability to live according to your values and desires, rather than conforming to others' expectations. It's feeling life pulsing in every experience, big or small. It's not about reaching predefined goals, but savoring each moment with fullness and curiosity. This freedom is a constant invitation to be present, to truly connect with what's happening now, without worrying excessively about what's next. Every day becomes a blank canvas where you can paint with the colors of the moment without the need to achieve a specific final result. Life is a journey full of uncertainties, and it's this uncertainty that makes it so fascinating. Imagine how boring it would be if everything were perfectly predictable. It's the adrenaline of not knowing what's coming next that keeps life interesting and exciting. Imagine walking down an unknown path, where each turn reveals a new landscape, a new challenge, a new opportunity. This uncertainty is what brings color to life, keeping the flame of curiosity alive. When we allow ourselves to live without a rigid script, we make room for the unexpected, for those surprises that take our breath away and make us feel alive. The true adventure lies in not knowing the final destination, but in allowing ourselves to be carried by the flow of existence. This flow is dynamic, unpredictable, and it's in this unpredictability that the magic of life resides. Instead of following a pre-written script, it's as if we're improvising a dance, where each move is a response to the music of the moment. This dance is a metaphor for life, where improvisation and spontaneity lead us to surprising discoveries about ourselves and the world around us. Life thus becomes a series of surprises, where the unknown is not only accepted, but celebrated. Let's talk now about the illusion of control. Often, we believe that we have the power to control everything around us, from the small things in our daily lives to the major events of our lives. This belief can give us a false sense of security. But the truth is that life is full of surprises. The illusion of omnipotence is a dangerous trap because it makes us believe that we can avoid all problems and challenges. However, it's important to recognize our limitations and accept that not everything is under our control. Paradoxically, it's in this acceptance that we find true strength. It's understanding that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a gateway to empathy and deep understanding of others and ourselves. When we accept that we can't predict the future, we make room for greater sensitivity, to truly be present in the moment and respond to situations in an authentic and compassionate way. Each crisis, each challenge, is not an obstacle, but an opportunity for growth and transformation. Life becomes richer and more meaningful when we embrace uncertainty, when we accept that we don't have all the answers and that it's okay not to know what's coming next. Imagine a crisis as a storm in the ocean. At first glance, it can seem scary, with high waves and strong winds threatening to knock us down. But if we look closer, we see that this storm is a dance of nature, a phenomenon of raw and powerful beauty. So are crises in life. Opportunities to explore new depths, to discover strengths we didn't know we had. Every difficulty faced is a chance for rebirth, to emerge stronger and wiser. It's as if the storm is a ritual of purification, sweeping away the superfluous and leaving only the essential. When we face a crisis with this perspective, it ceases to be a problem and becomes an opportunity for learning. Every obstacle is a lesson. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. And it's important to remember that at the end of every storm, there is always a moment of calm, a space of clarity where we can reflect on what we have learned. This moment of reflection is crucial for our journey of self-discovery and growth. It's where we find true wisdom, the understanding that life is a series of cycles, where every end is a new beginning. Crises, then, are not something to fear, but to embrace as an essential part of our journey. Therefore, freeing yourself from expectations is an act of courage. It's like spreading your wings and flying into the unknown without fear of falling. It's an invitation to live each day with an open mind, with a light heart, allowing yourself to be surprised by the beauty and complexity of life. True freedom is a journey with no certain destination, where the most important thing is not the point of arrival, but the experience lived along the way. It's a life rich in experiences, where you allow yourself to live according to your values and desires, without worrying about what others might think. This freedom is an invitation to live fully, to surrender to the present moment with all intensity. It's not a flight from responsibilities, but an acceptance. The true responsibility is to one's own happiness and well-being. It's a commitment to authenticity, to the pursuit of a life that makes sense not to others, but to oneself. And on this path, each experience becomes an opportunity for self-discovery, for deepening one's essence. It's a journey where the unknown is not only accepted, but embraced, where each moment is lived with the fullness of someone who knows that true wealth lies in the experience, not the result. Let's live this journey together with courage and an open heart, ready for whatever life brings us.